Hey besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and welcome if you are new. In today's video, I am beyond excited but also like very overwhelmed in the best way possible because I am doing a perfume haul, and you guys, this one is pretty massive. I have this and there's some sitting next to me on this chair, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I will let you guys know what perfumes were PR and what I purchased with my own money, as well as where I got each and every perfume. I will try to link all these perfumes down below. It's a lot, so if I can't, don't be too mad at me, but I do hope that you guys do enjoy the video. And by the way, I am filming this on my birthday, so this is just very exciting for me. It kind of feels like these are all birthday presents from me and also from brands, and shout out to the brands that do send me PR because I just really appreciate you guys. You make it so much easier, and a lot of times I would have already purchased your stuff. Let's start with the fragrances I actually got in person from Marshalls, I think Ross, and Bells. Starting with Marshalls, I got the Born Dreamer Charlie D'Amelio perfume, and this was on sale for $16.99, which I felt was pretty cool. I actually really like this. I do feel like it kind of does have that same similar, I would say kind of like cloud DNA. It's very airy, sweet, fruity, and light, and I love this so much. I think it's very sugary, it's very sweet, and you do get this really beautiful pear. So to me, this is a good combination of, like, I would say cloud and then also God is a Woman. This is so pretty to me. And it's very, very long lasting, which I am excited about. Now, it's not going to be like the strongest in projection, but for me, it did last a really long time. I do enjoy this one. Then I also picked up Pink Friday from Nicki Minaj. I can't believe I didn't already own this fragrance, but it's very beautiful. It is sweet. It's very fresh and fruity. I was not expecting it to be so fresh in terms of the fruits. It's almost kind of aquatic, which I really like. So for me, this one is just a good time, and I think that for the price, I can't remember exactly, maybe about $10, I thought it was really worth it. Same store, I also got Pink Sugar, which y'all, this is so potent. It is very strong, very sugary. I could definitely see the cotton candy and the licorice for sure. This kind of reminds me of Michelle Germain, I think it's called, the brand Sensual Sugar or Sexual Sugar, but this is just like the younger type of version. It's definitely very, very sweet. You do get the caramel, you get the sugar. It is like caramelized sugar. It's so delicious, but also very, 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 again, very sweet. Not going to be for everybody, but I feel like mixed with the right fragrances could definitely be for me. Yeah, I understand why this is so popular. Now, I got one from Bells Outlet, and there's a note in this fragrance I think I'm just not vibing with. I do think it's going to be a return. I'm sorry if you guys like Burberry Weekend, but me personally, I just think it's too mature. I feel like it opens up very, very floral, very powdery. There's a greenness to it, a freshness, but overall, I just think the note of hyacinth, I think it's called like bluebell, I just don't love, which is an intense, sharp, green floral note. I just really don't love it, and I think there's other fragrances in my collection that I love way more, so this is looking like it's going to be ultimately a return, which they do, I called. Then God is a Woman I found at Ross for a really nice deal, so I bought the full bottle, as well as Sweet Like Candy, because I loved it in the advent calendar. Oop, I'm getting a call. Sorry, that was about the plans for tonight. I'm super excited. We're going out to a steakhouse. Then I got some fragrances from Kayali, which I already own, but I wanted the big bottles of. I got Yum Pistachio Gelato, which the bottle on this one I've wanted for so long. This is a beautiful kind of like fresh gourmand fragrance. It is so addictive. I really like this one. I got it on the Sephora 20% off deal they just recently did, as well as Eden Sparkling Lychee. So this one I actually lied. This one is new to me. I will be doing a full review on this, but just know so far I really like it, but I just wish the projection was a little bit better. I feel like after the first like two 3-ish hours. I can't really smell it all over me anymore, and I definitely want to because this smells so good. And finally, I got the big bottle of Vanilla 28. If y'all have been around for a while, you already know I have been trying to get my hands on a big bottle, and I was finally able to. So I'm so excited to let this sit, get darker, deeper, richer, more sexy, and just ultimately more long lasting and potent. I'm so excited to let this one go ahead and macerate. Then I went on Joma Shop and picked up 4 fantasy perfumes, starting with Britney Spears, the original Fantasy. The bottle is so freaking cute. I feel like it's so early 2000s. They don't make bottles like this anymore, really. But anyway, this is so cute. It opens up really fresh, I'm not gonna lie, like almost kind of like air freshener freshness or like dryer sheet freshness, and as it dries down you really get those delicious fruits, and on the overall dry down, that's when I really get that cupcake and that white chocolate, and it just turns so deliciously gourmand, but definitely still has a level of like wearability. It's not like it's too juvenile or anything like that. For me, it's kind of like a sexy, musky, sweet fragrance. I really like this. It is very fresh, and I feel like for a sweet fragrance is real good. Then it seems like everybody's favorite is Midnight Fantasy, and I can definitely understand why. I think if you're somebody that loves like berry jammy fragrances, this opens up pretty sour, very fruity. You're definitely getting that note of plum, which I really enjoy within the fragrance, as well as the sour cherry. And what is it? The raspberry. You're also getting the raspberry. So for me, it opens up very fun, very flirty, just very playful, and it dries down. You get more of the amber, you get more of the florals. There's a musk, so there's kind of like this musky vanilla as well as it dries down. And to me, again, this is just very beautiful and fun, but also with some maturity. Like it's not completely just, you know, childish, which I do really enjoy. So I love this. A lot of people say this one gets them a ton of compliments, and I can definitely see why. Then, even though I'm not going to talk about them because I'm saving them for a TikTok video, we have Circus Fantasy and Intimate Fantasy, which I really love the bottle on this one. I finally got my hands on Coach Dreams. Ever since my best friend wore this on a cruise, I have just been nonstop thinking about it, and they had a really great deal going on Joma Shop. For me, this is like a fresh, fruity floral fragrance. It's more floral to me and my nose than it is, I would say, fruity, but you do pick up on the fruits for sure. You're getting that cactus blossom. For me, I get that a ton, as well as the gardenia. For fruits, I feel like there's some citruses. There might be, I think there's pear in this fragrance for sure. And ultimately, it is just a beautiful, fresh, fruity, like floral fragrance that I think is just kind of unique in my collection, but also pretty basic at the same time. Like I kept smelling her and I was like, what is that? Like I have to know, and I found it on a really great deal, thank gosh, because this is so pretty. I think these ones came from FragranceNet. So we have Pink Sugar Berry Blast. After I first smelled Pink Sugar, I thought, let me go ahead and try the others. That way I can maybe make a video on it, which is why they're not opened yet. And I also got Red Velvet, which was the most recommended to me on my TikTok video. So I'm excited to try both. And I also picked up Girl of Now from Elie Saab, also on a really great deal. Then I bought Casamorati Dama Bianca and Casamorati Lira from Max Aroma. These are so good. So we already know about Lira, very citrusy, very cakey vanilla fragrance. Absolutely stunning. I wore it just like for a few hours one time, and I showered after, so I can't talk about longevity on either one, but I can say I was just smelling both of my hands all day because these just smell so amazing. So this I'm so happy to have. Honestly, I wish I would have got it in a bigger bottle, and I bought these on like $10 off or maybe like $20 off on Max Aroma, but then literally a few days later they did a buy one get one, so I could have got 2 for the price of 1, which would have been like $115 instead of like probably like $180 I paid. So that was fun, but anyways, I'm still happy to have it nonetheless. This one had me about to cry. That is how good this fragrance smells. It's so ethereal. It's so pretty. Like, I could definitely see a bride smelling this fragrance, or sorry, wearing this fragrance. I could see myself smelling it on a bride. How's that? This is incredible. The note of kumquat in this fragrance, it's so beautiful, and it's just, there's also some lime in it, but it's not like a super sharp cleaning product type of lime. It is a beautiful, likable lime, and it dries down, it gets powdery. It is such a lovely fragrance, you guys. Everything about this, the sandalwood at the base, the vanilla, it is just done to perfection. It smells very similar. It doesn't smell like it, but it makes me feel how I feel when I wear Silk Santal. And y'all know I think that's one of the most beautiful pretty girl fragrances out there. So this one I feel very, very, very similar. And you also do feel that note of malt. Overall, this one, please get your nose on it. It really does bring me so much emotion every time I smell it. It just warms my freaking heart. It is so pretty. Like, some of these fragrances that brands come out with are an absolute masterpiece. Like, they just really put their whole heart and their whole soul in these fragrances, and you can tell. Now, from Amazon, I did get the Pistachio Biscotti perfume. This I'm so excited about because I love, love, love the lotion, and it smells just like it. I feel like it projects pretty nicely, but the longevity definitely could be better. But I do believe the fragrance is about $35–40, which, you know, that's not cheap, but I do feel like it's cheaper than a lot of fragrances on the market that do pistachio that I've seen anyways. So this is really, really lovely. And it just makes your freaking mouth water. Like, what else can I say? This is so good. I love, love, love this fragrance, and I can't wait to layer it with the lotion. I'll actually link this one down below because I feel like this is definitely worth getting into, especially for the price point. Moving on to PR, and a quick shout out to the brands again for even sending me products. I really appreciate it. And again, 9 times out of 10, I would be buying these products myself, especially this right here because I've already smelled it in store and I love it. And an even bigger thank you to you guys for watching my content, for supporting me, for liking, commenting, sharing, all the good stuff. It really helps my channel, and you guys are just so supportive, and you're the reason I get PR, so thank you very much. So this is Mood Ring. I have to say this fragrance is so fun, and it's just so like my camera cut me off. You can only continuously record for so long before it cuts you off, and then you have to click record again. But anyway, this is Mood Ring from Fleur. This is such a beautiful bottle. I love the color. I think it's so fun, and the bottle in general is just very pretty. The cap is like magnetic, and then it's just a very like heavy weighted cap, which I do enjoy. So this does in fact smell like gummy bears for sure, but it's still like wearable gummy bears. I think that this fragrance has, there's definitely some citruses going on, there's some florals. You do have a bit of patchouli at that base, giving it some depth and giving it that longevity. Hopefully, I'll keep you guys updated, but to me, I like this. This is definitely wearable, delicious candied gummy bears in a bottle, and I really do love this. So I feel like if you guys are more adventurous with your fragrances, you like something that's a little bit more fun, I think you'd really enjoy this, and I know that I definitely do. The second my friend smelled this fragrance in store, she was obsessed and she bought the big bottle, not the small one, the big bottle. This is definitely one I would have bought with my own money, 100%. I also have Nest New York Lychee Rose Eau de Perfume. Now I'm gonna do a full video on this. I have not opened it up yet. This was sent in PR, which was so kind. I was so happy. They actually reached out and sent not only this, but a few different fragrances from their line. And I think because they sent me the rose body oil, that is gonna go so well with this product. I cannot wait to try it. Then Aroma Concepts reached out to me saying they'd love to send me some fragrances, so I said absolutely. Now I will say they sent me Kiss of Pink, which I already bought off TikTok Shop and haven't done a review of yet, so I will be putting this one in an upcoming giveaway. Just putting that out there. I hope you guys are excited because I'm definitely excited for you guys to have one. I wish I knew what it smelled like first. Of course, before I give it away, I will smell it though. Then we have Harem Al Sultan, and Harem Al Sultan Kadlash. I hope I'm saying that right. So we have the blue and silver and the gold and pink. Really pretty. There's also Sensuous Night, which I hope is like a sexy, sensual, like type of date night fragrance. I think that'd be so nice. Also this fragrance right here called Intoxicate from La Fade. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, feel free to correct me in the comments down below. We have this one from Paris Corner called Noof. Paris Corner Pistachio, which I'm so excited to smell this. I heard it's supposed to smell like pistachio gelato from Kayali. Paris Corner Taskine. So I'm so excited to try those all. Honestly, like I said, it feels like freaking Christmas and my birthday, which it is. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. And also, after seeing all these different perfumes, let me know of any videos you want to see first, any, you know, reviews you want to see first. I feel like the main one I'm gonna get is Sparkling Lychee, and then also maybe like the Nest and the Fleur. I feel like you guys are gonna be the most excited for a video on, and maybe even the fantasies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye.